Hello everybody, welcome to my videos. Glad you're here, glad you're watching. Love for you to subscribe or leave a comment below. I got a lot of things I'd like to do videos about, and reviews and comparisons and installations and tips and tricks and things like that. So if you'd like to see more stuff like this, leave me a comment, let me know, or subscribe and encourage me. This morning, it's morning here, I am going to be comparing the Magpul AFG angled Fore Grip, the original, and the AFG2, the newer version, and basically describing what the differences are, things I like, things I might dislike about them, advantages, disadvantages, how they mount up, differences in mounting to the rifle, etc. I've got a lot of Magpul stuff, and that's one of the videos I'd like to do in the future. If you'd like to see a video about all the Magpul stuff and some of my rifles that are fully Maggied out, and I thought about even doing a his and her video with my wife's rifle and my rifle, the differences and all the different Magpul stuff we've got on them. But today it's the AFG, Magpul AFG angled Fore Grip. And as you can see, the number one is right here, and just comparing them, they look a little bit different, a little bit, it's noticeable right off the bat. I guess the biggest thing that you notice about the AFG, the original, is that it's bigger. It's wider, it's longer, not really taller, but definitely wider and longer. And so I was trying to decide which one of these to put on my rifle, which one would fit best, which one would work best, which one would feel the best in my hand, which one would be tactically more advantageous if that might even be the case. So I decided to go ahead and compare them. First off, we get some measurements for you here. And the original looks like right about 5.5 inches by about 2 wide. Right at about 2 even wide. 5.5 by 2. And as far as height goes, just about 2.25 tall. The same height, right at about 2.25 tall. However, this one, the AFG2 angled Fore Grip number 2, is only about 4.5 inches wide. So that's it's a full inch shorter. And the width, as you can see, only about 1.5 inches, maybe even a little less, maybe 1, 2, 3/8, about 1 3/8 inches wide. So if you have smaller hands, or you're looking to have a lighter rifle on the front end, or just have space requirements, limited rail length, that might be an advantage. At 4.5 inches long and about 1 3/8 wide, as compared to 5.5, the full 2 inches wide. And like I said, they're both about the same height, right? They're about 2.25. And one of the things you'll notice when you get the either angled Fore Grip and they come in the box is you get a little piece like this, and this is to replace the finger index. If you like it, if you hate it, if you're not sure, you might try it and check it out for a while and take it off if you don't like it. But there are some Allen head screws in the side of both of these, and you can remove these Allen head screws and replace the index with the plain part, and get rid of it if you'd like. Have a smoother. I've been using it for a while with the index. I kind of like it, but I thought I might try it with the piece in, just to see what it was like, just for comparison's sake. So let's go ahead and see what they look like on a rifle and see what difference it makes. Okay, I'm in PAR first. Let's see, let's go with the original first. Let's go with the AFG. Have to pull the screw out for it to be able to slide on. These just slide on, you don't have to take them apart or remove them or anything like that. Just slide it on there, put it where you need it. And then pop your screw in on the rail to index it. Right about there. So you can see, looking at the rifle, this one takes up a pretty good amount of space in the front of your weapon, and it does have a bit of a gap here, but it wraps here. So if you're holding, get a little more protection in that front finger. I just have to get used to that spot being indexed between my fingers there. It's not too bad. You can wrap a thumb around top, put it down on the side. And that's pretty much what it looks like on the weapon. It's got a nice front stop here to keep your hand from going forward. If you have a barrel that is much more exposed than this one, I guess. But you also notice that on this particular rifle, it goes past the Magpul rail I have. I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the 11 space Picatinny rail, and it seems to hang off either end of that, if you'll notice. It goes way beyond that, so you're going to need probably a 15 if you want to have it flush. There's more than enough to grab and to get a really solid purchase on the rail. And once you screw it down, it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't shake, doesn't rattle, doesn't move like all Magpul stuff. Real good stuff. But you can see that you're going to hang over an 11, and probably just to make it look better, installation look nicer, you probably want a 15 space rail on that. Now the AFG2, exactly the same mounting. Just pull the screw out, slide it on the rail. Now this one is just about perfect on the 11 space rail. Just grab a thread there, it doesn't fall out. You can see in the front, in the rear, just end to end, nice looking installation. A little bit smaller, shorter, narrower. Holding the weapon again, it's nice. And even though the original angled Fore Grip has a little bit of a wrap around, you don't really, as far as my hands go anyways, I don't really end up touching the heat shield on there at all. It's not too much of a problem, maybe with my middle finger there, but that's not too bad. It's got a good stop on it, and the index between my fingers. And so it's nice. I actually like the feel of this one a little better. I think this one is going to live on this gun a little while longer. The wide one just feels a little bit too bulky on the front of this weapon. And again, you can run your thumb down along the side, or crisscross it, or the top, all fancy, 3-gun, tactical carbine. So, in my opinion, I like the way this one feels better. Like the look of the original angled Fore Grip, because it tends to wrap around here, the top, the front part of the angled Fore Grip. It just kind of wraps around the front of the weapon there, and covers a little more. But even though it does that, you still have the part in the back that doesn't. So you still have it open down on the second half. So a little bit nicer here, although I don't really care for that bump. There's a kind of a bump on both sides here. I'm not really that fond of that. So in my opinion, I like the AFG2 a little bit better. I like the feel of it. It's a little narrower, a little lighter, a little shorter. Fits on my 11 space rail real nice. So I think I'm gonna leave that one on here. AFG original, angled Fore Grip. Nice grip. You have big hands, got a big chunky weapon, like an AK or something like that. That'd be perfect for it. It's just a matter of personal preference. I like the skinnier AFG2 better than this one. As far as aesthetics go, it might look a little nicer up on the front, but you still have kind of a gap here, at least on a round handguard like this one. You still have a gap, even though it'll wrap here. It leaves a gap here. And that really doesn't bother me too much as far as my rifle goes. Well, there you go. Angled Fore Grip 1 versus angled Fore Grip 2, and both really nice products. I've had both of them on this rifle for a time, and both work well, do what they're supposed to do. But in my opinion, I like the AFG2, the smaller, narrower angled Fore Grip. And there you have it. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please check out my other videos and subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll try to do more. Thanks. Have a great day.